Hey YouTube, Mr. Livery here. Looking at the screen there, we've got CalScream, or California Screaming event. It's a vatsim event. All of California, parts of Nevada as well. We've got an event coming up. I'm going to be flying, hopefully a couple of flights on this one. But for the moment, we'll be flying the 717 from Vegas down to Los Angeles. And we'll be flying Delta Flight 844, although I suspect other people want to fly that call sign, so we're going to make ourselves 488, just for the fun of it. So let's get ourselves a flight plan out here. DAL 488, Vegas down to Los Angeles, and the 717. Got ourselves a US domestic flight plan, 45 minutes of holding time because it is an event. Although it's fairly early in the event, it actually hasn't started yet. It'll be starting in about 10 minutes or so. And there's the flight plan, Roach 7 to Ricky, direct to, I guess that's Shatner, of Star Trek fame, and then Angel 1 down to Los Angeles, probably runway 25 left for the arrival. Gonna go ahead and compute flight there. There's a warning of some sort. That's alright, it's the upper wind forecast. Okay. So the time frame currently, because I started planning this flight last night, so it's about 9 hours ago. Current time is 11:35 PM, so 23:35. Make it 45. That looks fine. Compute that flight. And that one doesn't have the warning because it's got a proper wind forecast. I'm going to go ahead and send that off to vatsim, print that off to our printer. To PDF, I mean. Cute PDF, there we go. I'm doing a flight level 280 today. Nice and low. It's not a very long flight, so only up to flight level 280 before we come back down. 42 minutes on the flight time today. Let's pop up our charts and stuff. There's a flight plan. Pop that away for now. And here we are. So I'm going to log in. Before we do that, we need a flight plan to be sent. And it seems to know that we are 488. No ATC online yet, but hopefully they'll be online in the next 10 minutes or so. ATC's coming online. Got Los Angeles set up. Don't have any Vegas approach or anything online yet. But even as we speak, the positions are filling in. Update serve info, there we go. Teams at North is coming on first. For some reason Sacramento got their controller first. It is the capital of the state, so I suppose that's why. So yep, TFDi design, Boeing 717. Not a bad little airplane. It's had a few updates recently. I think the most recent one was even last night, so that's been updated. Meanwhile, we might as well get ourselves all of our fueling and weight data. So I have 112 passengers, which is what I got there. See what the baggage was. Might get that from FTX actually. 2,600 pounds. Yeah, that's about right. And for the fuel, 12,400. See what that would be in. Each tank would be divided by 2, about 6,002. And I get the other tank to go there as well. Yeah, that'll have to do. So I'll send the payload and the fuel to the sim. That looks about right. Let's double check that the flight plan's gone through. And it has. And we'll jump in. We've got a cold and dark aeroplane, so it'll probably take about 15 minutes to get her ready to go. By that stage, I'm hoping that we'll have someone online here in Vegas to pick up our flight plan. Okay, I'm going to chuck on the battery. And we'll start, actually I'll do a thing here first so we get some lights. As soon as we start. There we go, cool. Power on. Off the ground power. Four radiate. Let's get that sorted. Cost the next will be 46. That's where they're. Stand and wait for the computers to boot up. Okay, stick track is good.
Fire right engine. Fire fire, left engine. APU fire. Cargo smoke. Cargo smoke.
Glide slope. Pull up. Terrain, terrain. Pull up. Sink rate. Pull up. Terrain. Don't sink. Don't sink. Too low, gear. Too low, flaps. Too low, terrain. Glide slope. Bank angle, bank angle. Too low, terrain. Caution, terrain. Terrain, terrain. Pull up.
Cool, tests are done. Let's jump on to this. Gear pins and covers are removed. Maintenance log is checked and received. Status page. Okay, packs are off, yaw damp's off. Wind shear is off. IRS is off. Emergency lights. I could probably arm those already. Let's get they are in the 717, they're in a different place than on the MD-80. There. Nope. That's where they are in the MD-80. That's him. Let's start the FMSs. Okay, flight plan initialization from KLAS. Go to KLAX. Initialize the IRS. I think it's long reach. KLGB is our alternate. Flight number DAL 488. What was our file cruise? I think 280. Yep. Cost index is 46. Block altitude, the block fuel, 12.5. Is there a fuel weight? Get that off here. It's 91.7. Step trim 23.3. Yeah, there's 21 on the zero fuel weight. Yep, standard jet A fuel. Got a flight plan. Boat 7 Ricky, R-I-K-I-I. Then direct to Shatner. SHTNR. Cool. None but centered on line at the moment. It's hard to tell which one is covering our area. Maybe we'll wait for another 10 minutes. Anyway. It's done. Performance is cool. Takeoff will be flat 13. Current temperature is 43 degrees Celsius here in Las Vegas, sorry. And our D rate will be 48. Slope 0. Wind is variable at 3 knots, so we'll call it 0. Outside air temperature is 43°C. Step trim 3.4. Alrighty, before we start boarding passengers, we'll probably want to turn on the APU, get some air conditioning on. Let's go ahead and do that now. Okay, start pump goes on. Aft pump. APU master switch. Set to start. APU is ready and air can go on. I'll drop the ground power. Okay, checklist. Cargo smoke test is completed. Hydraulics panel is set. Electrical panel. That's all good. We're on the APU now. Fuel. Fuel is set. 63 both sides. Engines panel. That'll be set there for departure. Engine fire test is completed. Seatbelt signs are on. Exterior lights are set. Fire systems are set. IRS is in nav. Takeoff warning system.
Stabilizer. Slats. Flaps.
That's all working. Fuel switches are off, apart from the APU feed. Radar is off. Transponder set standby. Rudder and aileron trim set to 0. Awesome master all good. Chips, papers on board. Fuel quantity is checked. FMS is set. Up takeoff selectors for 13. FMS is set. Stab trim. Stab trim needs to be 3.4. We can set that now. Close enough. And just need takeoff briefing. Okay, we're on Delta Gate. Vegas approach has just come online. It's about 5 minutes before the start of the event, so it's not too bad, I guess. They did advertise the event starting at 55 though, so he's technically late. By a minute. Still no sign of delivery or ground or tower. I'm sure they'll be online soon. No ATIS yet. Wind is light and variable, so it could be any runway. I'll go ahead and tune into them. 135.0. Let's have a look at the bags getting chucked on. It's almost like Delta color coordinated bags, all red and blue. Just going to double check that the audio is set up. Yeah, that's alright. I had a system reset, so I just need to check everything here. levels are fine. Kraken's ready. Cool. We have an ATIS 132.4.
Right.
It's not a voice. ATIS, we just have text. Information alpha, variable 3 knots. Temperature 44. Dew point -7. Altimeter 2978. Which I'll set now.
Solar Center United 277 checking in, flight level 340. Weeman.
Is that someone talking on the ATIS frequency? That's hilarious. Anyhow, I'll show you guys the ATIS. There we are. So visual approach is in use on a 25 left, landing 25 left, departing 25 right, 19 right.
Vegas departure, Alliance 337.
PTC.
Henderson, ready for VFR taxi to at 327. Aircraft calling on the ground, Henderson, they call sign. Alliance 337.
So there we go, we've got
Alliance 337.
pre-departure clearance,
Well,
beacon
departure
code
line.
1310, flight level 280. 1310. Boat 7, climb by the SID, departures 135.0. Current ATIS, cool. ATIS is alpha. Departing is 25 right. 19 left and right. Cool. So I'm happy with that. So I've got a ground now. 121.1. Okay, we're pretty much done with all of our loading. Let's do an announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Captain speaking from the flight deck. Welcome aboard Delta Airlines flight number 488, service to Los Angeles. We'll be flying our Boeing 717 down to Los Angeles. Flight time today is about 50 minutes. Cabin crew will be coming through the aircraft to ensure that everything is ready and safe for our departure down to LA today. And as you can tell, it's a little bit warm up here in Vegas, so we'll be getting out of here with air conditioning on at the moment. Hopefully that's keeping the cabin a little bit cool as we complete our boarding process. Nevertheless, once we get down to Los Angeles, just taking a look at the weather now. Weather is a lot nicer. It's showing up as 20 degrees Celsius. I'll get that translated into Fahrenheit for you in a second. That'll be 68 degrees Fahrenheit, so a lot cooler than it is up here in Vegas. But that's to be expected, being on the coastline. Anyway, we'll be flying along at 28,000 feet down to Los Angeles today. Hope you enjoyed your time in Vegas and are coming home rich. Cabin crew, please prepare the aircraft for departure. Okay, APU is on with the electrics. Engine start pump is on. Let's get a clearance. Vegas ground, Delta 488, requesting clearance to Los Angeles. Actually got that.
The 488 McCarran ground, good afternoon. You should have clearance to the PDC. If you don't have it, let me know.
Yep, just saw that. Coming.
Las Vegas clearance delivery, Southwest 1984, ready to copy IFR clearance to San Diego. We have information, Charlie.
1310 is the thing there. Cool, so doors can be closed. Ready to go.
Southwest 1984, excuse me, McCarran ground, good afternoon. To clear the San Diego International Airport.
Before start, start checklist. FMS rate data has verified. Doors, windows are closed. Hydraulics, auxiliary, and trans pump needs to be on. That's done. Packs isolation switches. Packs are off. Leads are in. Auto and isolation switch is open. Beacon light is on red.
And can I get the departure frequency again for Southwest 1984?
And parking brake is set. We're ready for the push.
Southwest 1984, departure frequency 135. And also, can you set the lucky?
Can you repeat that?
Southwest 1984, can you set the lucky 1 arrival in San Diego?
Yep, take lucky 1.
And to reset
Southwest
position there.
1984, Roger. It's going to be clear to destination as filed, except after 29 pounds, the lucky 1
Let's
arrival.
check in our departure.
Resident clearance is
SID. It's boat 7 with vector transition.
Alright, cleared to the San Diego Airport as filed. Boat 7 departure. Climb via said, lucky 1 arrival.
Let's look at that in the
and
departure
1364 departure
briefing. So after departure, depends on the runway.
135.0.
Probably going via
Southwest
fix
1984.
or via pyramid, and then to rope up,
Southwest 1984.
rod, and then boat. And we're going out to Hector, which is boat Wig Hector. Initial climb is level 190. Go on, get me there. 190 is set. Let's look at that takeoff. Speed. Yes, our speed is 210.
Southwest 1984, you can expect runway 7 to the left for departure.
210 is set.
Roger, we'll expect 7 left for departure. Southwest 1984.
Climb speed will be 138.
What's the aircraft called, Vegas?
American 1440 rate factor.
American 1440.
Okay, we're pretty much ready to go.
Back to the Charlie 3, Bravo. The carried altimeter sheet under 76.
Should I service 6, Charlie 3, Bravo 7, American 1440.
Give that ground, we're ready for push. Cabin crew, arm doors, and cross check. Parking brake released. Okay, we're good to start. We're starting at 1 first. on coming up on 19. And engine number 1 set to run. Good start on number 1, start number 2. And fuel set on.
Vegas ground, JetBlue 2079 ready to push and start.
Parking brake set.
JetBlue 2079 pushback is approved. Any direction?
Alright, push and start approved, JetBlue 29X.
Good start on number 2. APU's off. And I'm going to do a control check. Control check's complete. Now start checklist. External power switch is off. Hydraulics, trans pumps are on. Pack isolation switches are set. Anti-ice not required. Air data heat switch is on. APU master switch is off. Transponder is set. Ground equipment is clear. Taxi checklist. Power speed 13. Spoilers armed. Fire controls checked. Brake temps are okay. Auto brakes not installed. FCP. It's profile and nav. And we'll get our taxi clearance before we do the takeoff briefing. Vegas ground Delta 488 is ready for taxi from Terminal Delta.
Right, 1440 after Alpha 8, make a left on Delta, so we'll short runway 7 left.
Good, after Alpha 8 left Delta, short 07 left American, 1440.
So the 488, push is unapproved, face south.
Facing south, Delta 488. Let's grab a runway off here.
On the 488, you can expect runway 7 left for departure.
7. Checking that was 7 that left.
8 firm.
Go like that.
Right, 1440 contact repair tower.
Okay, 7 left. Here's the long one on the left side. Straight ahead to Waste, then to Baker, Miney, Hit Me, and then Boach. Chuck that in.
Return to ground, Southwest 1984, ready for push and start.
Southwest 1984, push 7 through, face south.
7 left set.
We'll face south, Southwest 1984.
Okay then, Waste, Baker, Miney, hit me. And Boach. Initial climb is 19,000. The taxi will be taxiing out probably via one of the Charlies on the Bravo. All the way through to Bravo, and I suspect we'll enter on Delta. Either that or we'll be crossing some runways.
JetBlue 2079,
Runway is 14,000 feet long, although it's only about 11,000 from Delta.
Delta, so the KLAS
Elevation is 2,000 feet, so it's very hot as well.
Charlie 5, Delta, JetBlue 20.
Come across Baker at below 7,000, so it's probably going to have a level segment there, and then it's direct to Mining. We've got a flap 13 departure. And our V-speed's already set, 128, 132 on the rotation, and climb out on 138. Flap is set, just going to do a radar test.
Monitor radar display. Go around. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead.
Test complete. Definitely going to be any problems with
McCarran ground
weather.
compass 5709, ready taxi.
Runway heading is set. Parking brake set. Engine pump can go off.
Compass 5709.
Start pumps are off, and we have a green bar.
Runway 7 left via Golf, Bravo, Delta, the KLAS 297976.
7 left, Golf Bravo Delta, compass 5709.
Okay, we are indeed facing south. Vegas ground Delta 488 is ready for taxi. Information Alpha. We're on Delta Gates.
Delta 488, runway 7 left taxi via Charlie 5, Bravo Delta, the KLAS 702.76.
Charlie 5, Bravo Delta, the runway 7 left, Delta 488. Parking brakes released. Crew is all away, let's go. Probably drop in behind that JetBlue over there. Sure, I saw a JetBlue over there taxiing. Oh well. Southwest over there. Ah, that's a JetBlue. And an American. Okay, we're coming out onto Bravo. Make sure we make Bravo not Charlie. There's Bravo, cool. That's Charlie, and JetBlue's on Bravo too, so that's good.
Las Vegas ground, good afternoon. American 626 Alpha 5, short of Bravo, taxiing to Delta Terminal. American 626, roger, McCarran ground, hold position, you give away to a Delta 717 from the right. I'll give you taxi clearance after that. Alright, we'll wait for him, American 626.
Nicely handled. Promote to the American.
American 636, taxi gave you Bravo Charlie 4 today. Bravo Charlie 4 gate, American 626.
Okay, let's run the checklist.
Vegas ground, Southwest 1408. We're not to park till later on.
Before takeoff.
What's the answer from your
Primary entry point is Delta. EAD is checked and set. Cabin crew, we'll do that in a sec.
About 12 o'clock.
Lights, radar, and transponder, so we can tell on the radar. Radiate that 737 in front of us.
Alright, aircraft called with the request. Take that, please. Hello, 428. I'm just trying to figure out the current development to program FMC. Alright, I heard Southwest, but I did not catch the numbers. Could you just say that one more time? Southwest 1408. Southwest 1408, Roger. So I'll come back to you.
We won't take the crew yet.
Las Vegas
Just,
ground, Southwest 84, ready to taxi.
yeah, I wouldn't worry about number 3 for takeoff, maybe 2.
Southwest 1984, runway 7 left, taxi via Charlie, Bravo 5, Bravo Delta, the McCarran altimeter 2976.
Yeah, just get that profile set.
Alright, taxi via Charlie,
Cool,
Bravo
we're on
5,
profile
Bravo
and nav.
Delta, Southwest 1984.
2070 dot contact McCarran Tower, 11.9, good night. Vegas ground, Virgin 917 with you, looking to pick up IFR to San Francisco with Charlie.
Gotta love Vegas.
Virgin 917, McCarran ground, route.
Don't love the weather though.
71,
42 degrees Celsius. Man.
Virgin 917. Copy, 5709 contact McCarran Tower, 119.9, good night. 119.9, compass 5709.
That's 107 degrees Fahrenheit.
McCarran Tower, 119.9, good night.
Unpleasantly hot. Yeah, I think we're number 2.
Delta 488, McCarran ground.
Delta 488.
Delta 488, contact McCarran Tower, 119.9, good night.
119.9, Delta 488. Set. Let's do that announcement again for the cabin. Cabin crew, we are number 2 for takeoff. Please take your seats. Vegas Tower, Delta 488.
McCarran Tower, compass 5709. Holding short of 07 left, and we're going to have to drop off, unfortunately, for the moment. So. Roger, if you can turn right on Delta to give way to the traffic behind you, or if you're going to go ahead and take off, just let me know. Jump to 2079, contact departure. Departure, have a great night, 2079. Here.
That's Delta there, though.
27, same tensions. Compass 5709, we're going to take a right turn here and fix things up here, and then we'll get back to you. Compass 5709. Sorry, that's background point 1.
Yeah, we're Alpha Bravo and Delta's up ahead.
Remember 757 launch up with you, visual approach 1 left.
That's the American airline compass, but it's given me the Australian virtual airline compass. That's hilarious.
Radio check.
Came up on Delta.
Biggest tower, I'll copy.
And compass 5709, contact ground point 1.
Ground point 1, compass 5709.
Okay, we're going to pull in on Delta. Hold short. We need to change our radios to have 135.0 on standby.
And 7 Alpha. 7 Alpha, Foxtrot, wind, calm, runway 1 left, clear lines.
Earl Lock, clear land, 7 o'clock. Sorry about that, thank you.
Okay, we have a checklist, I believe, before takeoff. Before takeoff, runway entry point is Delta, EAD is set, cabin crew is loaded. Landing lights can go on.
Las Vegas Tower, 4 with you.
Right, Southwest 19, number 2, hold short.
Full short, Southwest 1984.
488, you want?
Delta 488 is with you ready, holding short 7 left.
So 488, wind calm, runway 7 left, clear for takeoff.
Runway 7 left, clear for takeoff, Delta 488.
All Foxtrot, I just got new efforts being continued. I landed underground here, so I'm not too sure what.
All lights are on.
Taxi, just we're approximately at the terminal, please.
I'm sorry, I don't understand you. Where are you parking?
Alright, so I got new efforts stream to Las Vegas scenery. I got new scenery, and the scenery was transparent. I landed underground. All I have underground is just a big black runway with a bunch of blurry, and a big blur patch. So I'm not too sure.
Okay, auto flight set.
Taxi here.
Auto flight set. Runway 7 left, clear for takeoff.
Next taxiway, cross runway 1 right, then contact ground point 1.
Alright, I have no taxis here, but I'll just sound right now.
And 150, thrust stable.
But if you don't have any better scenery, just make a left turn to clear the runway and contact ground on point 1.
Speed low.
You're going to be parking up at the commuter terminal.
80 knots.
Southwest 1984, the 7 left line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 1 left, Southwest 1984.
V1. Rotate. V2. Toss to the right. Gear up.
Stabilizer motion.
488, contact departure is slump.
Your departure is Delta 488.
Vegas approach, American 636, we have Charlie.
And auto
Vegas
flight.
636, Vegas approach, depart Caddy, heading 270, vector visual approach, runway 1 left, maintain 2000. Okay, we'll depart Caddy 270 for 1 left, maintain 12,000, American 636.
Biggest departure is Delta 488 out of 5,500.
Delta 488, take departure radar contact, climb the main scene, flight level 190.
Flight departure, flight level 190, Delta 488. Flaps retract.
Air Force 1, contact Vegas Tower 100.9. 49.9. See ya.
Altitude,
1,000 to go. That's for 7. Slats retract.
American 636 is set up off discretion, maintain 8,000.
Maintain 8,000, American 636. Did you want to speed through?
stabilizer motion.
American 636 negative.
Off takeoff checks.
Alright.
Landing gear is up. Flaps are up and retracted. Flap TO selection is bars. Spoiler disarm.
Flush at 1400, turn right heading 260.
Hydraulics. Standby and
260,
trans
Russia
are off.
1400.
Los Angeles departure, Southwest 1980.
Seatbelt signs go up.
Coming through 4,000 feet.
Southwest 1984, Vegas departure, radar contact, climb and maintain, flight level 190.
Heading lights off.
Altitude 190, Southwest
And
1984.
altimeter set standard since we're up to a flight level. Standard set. After takeoff checks complete.
Delta 488, contact Los Angeles Center, 119.95.
Go to 119.95, Delta 488. 119.95. That's it.
12405, good day.
12405, Southwest 2175.
Los Angeles Center, American 400 with you. We're over east with.
American 400, you're ready to contact over East Wood, good afternoon.
Same to you.
Southwest 2456, contact SoCal approach 119.6, good day.
119.6, Southwest 2456. Thank you.
Vampire 4203 is going to maintain flight level 240.
Flight level 240, Vampire 4203.
Hello, Sunel Delta 488 is climbing flight level 190 out of 13,000.
Delta 488, LA Center, log time, maintain flight level 280.
Flight level 280, Delta 488.
LA Center, Southwest 1984 with you, climbing through 10,000.
Southwest 1984, LA Center, log time, maintain
Seatbelt signs are off.
80.
You said flight level 280 for Southwest 1984?
Southwest 1984, 280.
Roger that, up to flight level 280 for Southwest 1984.
American 69, just confirm you're descending via the Hollywood 1, correct? The American 69 needs you to hustle down, please.
Approach Ricky. Ah, there we go. That Hector shouldn't be there. Nor the wig. Just wondering what's going on there. Birch, RI, KII.
American 69, contact SoCal approach 12405, good day. American 1911, sentiment maintain flight level 280.
Maintain level 280, American 1911.
Then direct to Shatner, which is that one there.
And American 5656.
Oh, the Angel one.
With you, 7,800.
American 5656, LA, hello, climb maintain flight level 370.
370.
By the Shatner transition, there it is. Cool.
Southwest, good afternoon. American 558, heavy flight level 380.
Shatner Salty, Gleason, then Angel, Can, Boyle, and Circus. Going to go ahead and assume that will be on runway 25 left.
Redwood 241, contact SoCal approach 12405, good day.
12405, 241, yeah.
Done. So in the event of lost communications, runway assign will be defaulting to 25 left.
Close American 558, heavy flight
And 25 left's quite likely for us anyway.
And yes,
Gonna lose that discontinuity at Ricky.
LA Center 135.3, good day.
There we go, Ricky direct. Shatner, and then Sally.
UPS 459, LA Center 135.3, good day.
135.3 UPS 459 Andy.
Redwood 241, contact SoCal approach 124.05, good day.
Hopefully that'll be our frequency.
American 558, LA Center, hello.
Afternoon.
Okay, so from Shatner, straight into Sally, there's a holding point opportunity there.
American
Pleasant.
1911 is going to maintain flight level 260 and at 260 reduced to 270.
So I can probably continue straight ahead through Glesson. We only need to descend to maintain Circus at 14 or below.
Empire 4203 descend maintain flight level 200.
No, 200, Empire 4203.
Let's go ahead and get ourselves a 25 left approach. There it is. Minimums there is 200 on the RA.
American 558 descend maintain flight level 300.
300, okay.
25 left, we'll probably vacate Hotel 8.
Descend maintain flight level 300.
Cross on Papa or Tango. Tango works
Descend
actually.
maintain flight level 300.
So we need to go up to Delta 10.
Level 300, American 4.
If we go up on Sierra or Tango, Tango 1 and Sierra.
1440 descend via the Angel 1 arrival or correction. American 1440 cross Graham and maintain flight level 180.
Ground 180, American 1440.
American 1440, actually, I'm sorry, cross Graham at maintain flight level 190.
Ground at 190, American 1440.
Southwest 1211, 13000.
Those 1211 LA Center, hello, climb maintain flight level 380.
380, Southwest 1211. Belly Center, compass 5709, 4,100 for 19,000.
5709 LA Center, hello, climb maintain flight level 260.
260, compass 5709.
Delta 8, cross console at maintain 17,000, LA altimeter is 2990.
2990, Delta 8 Heavy.
Delta 8, I need to read back console at 17,000, please.
Say again, waypoint Delta 8 Heavy.
Delta 8, console at 17,000, please. 17,000.
Console at 17,000, Delta 8 Heavy.
Empire 4203, descend to maintain 16,000, the San Diego altimeter is 2992.
16,299 Empire 4203.
American 1911, descend via the Lucky 1 arrival, San Diego altimeter is 2992.
Alright, descend via the Lucky 1, 292, American.
Altitude.
Sounds like a
JetBlue 2079, descend via the Disney 1 arrival, the Long Beach altimeter is 2990.
Descend via the Disney 1, JetBlue 2079.
American 558, American 558, reduced to Mach 0.72, spacing LA.
I'll repeat the Mach number, please.
American 558, Mach 0.72.
0.72, American 558. Centigrating KLM 603 Heavy with 2 friends of 380.
KLM 603, hello. American 400, descend via the Hollywood 1 arrival, the LA altimeter is 2990.
Roger, what you send via the Hollywood 1 arrival and copy altimeter 2990, American 400.
Empire 4203, cross Trixie at 13,000.
Cross Trixie at 13,000, Empire 4203.
4203, my apologies, Trixie at 12,000.
Alright, Trixie 12, Empire 4203.
Cal,
2405, ready 1440. 2405, ready 1440. 2405, ready 1440.
Delta 8, contact SoCal approach 12405, good day.
12405, you're on Delta 8 Heavy.
Empire 4203, contact SoCal approach 119.6, good day.
19.6, Empire 4203, good day.
American 1911, contact SoCal approach 119.6, good day.
19.6, American 1911, good day.
Delta 488, descend maintain flight level 240.
710 flight level 240, Delta 48.
Delta 488, maintain best port speed.
Best road speed, Delta 48.
KLM 603, descend maintain flight level 300.
Descend level 300, KLM 603.
That's the descend now, and we'll make it 310 knots. 310 knots, sorry.
Delta 48, descend via the Angel 1 arrival at Los Angeles, altimeter 2990.
Los Angeles Center Delta 5850 is with you about 30 miles east of Parker VOR, leveling on flight level 300. Good evening.
Delta 5850, LA Center, radar contact 300, good evening. Delta 488, descend via the Angel 1 arrival, the LA altimeter is 2990.
For the Angel arrival and altimeter 2990, Delta 488. That's circus at 12,000. Go back to the profile.
American 558, descend to maintain flight level 290.
290.
Now there we go, an idle clamp down. Fuel on board 8.9, all good. Let's see some of the ATIS if we can get it. On 3.8.
KLM 603, say your Mach number.
Mach decimal
1,000 broken. Temperature 19. Using LA. 2.1.
190, not bad.
Simultaneous ILS approach is in progress. Runways 24 right and 25 left. Parallel approach is in progress between Los Angeles and Portland airports. Simultaneous instrument departures in progress. Runways 24 left and 2 right. Notice to enemy. Left helipad closed. Advise on initial contact. You have information India. Los Angeles International Airport Davis Information India. 2353 280 Visibility 10 1000 broken. Temperature 19 2.16 altimeter 2990. Simultaneous ILS approach is in progress. Runway 24 right and 25 left. Parallel approach is in progress between Los.
Okay, that's India. 2990, I'll set in the standby.
KLM 603, descend to maintain flight level 280.
Only 280, KLM 603.
American 558, descend via the Angel 1 arrival. KLM altimeter is 2990, maintain 250 knots.
Altitude.
1000 feet.
990, descend. Was it 1 to maintain 257 knots, American.
American 5656, clear direct to San Simone.
Copy, going direct to San Simone, 5656.
Delta 488, contact SoCal approach 12405, good day.
SoCal 124.05, Delta 488.
KLM 603.
60 for Southwest 1242.
So, Southwest 1242, you can expect visual approach runway 26 left.
Visual runway 26 to left or right?
Either or, but 26 left.
Alright, there, 26 left, visual for Southwest 1242.
$320 knots. Okay, from a speed profile down to level 180 or level whatever it was. 120. 12,000. SoCal approach Delta 488 descending with the Angel arrival information in India. I was about to say India.
Delta 488, SoCal approach, clear ILS runway 25, left approach, LA altimeter 29990.
25 left approach and altimeter 2990 Delta 488.
SoCal approach, good day, afternoon, American 550, Angel 1 out of 250, and we have a 250 speaker station.
American 558 heavy, maintain that speed restriction. Clear ILS runway 25, left approach, LA altimeter 29990.
2990, clear ILS 25 left, and confirm cancel speed restriction for up to.
558, no, negative, maintain that speed restriction for now.
We'll go for me.
Back on profile.
Delta 8 heavy contact, SoCal approach 128.5, good day.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
Brakes on.
Overspeed.
Delta 8 heavy contact, SoCal approach 128.5. 128.5, Delta 8, sorry about that. No problem.
Let's go back to economy. Okay, descent checklist.
Delta 48, maintain 250 knots.
250 knots, Delta 48.
Southwest 1242, sun maintain 6,000.
One down to 6,000 down, Southwest 1242.
Sweet, 250, brakes out. And seatbelt signs can go on. Okay, landing and briefing, not quite complete, but we do have the ILS. Minimums is 200, and the missed approach procedure is to go straight out, climbing to 2000, then heading 251 till crossing Santa Monica, and then a left turn on heading 235 to Cutley intersection and holding there. It's pretty much a long straight in final. I'll probably catch the ILS beam at about 7,000, maybe 5,000. 3.2 DME is a used to be the outer marker, it's not a marker anymore. Once on the ground, we know where we're going, up to Delta 10.
3400 contact, SoCal approach 128.5 today.
DMDA is set, FMS is set.
128.5, yeah.
Seatbelt signs are on,
Altitude.
altimeters are set. Hydraulic transfer and pump is on. And gear lights.
Shuttle is 1242. Turn right heading to 7 to roll on the rollout. Report the airport in sight.
270 on the roll out roll report, airport in sight, Southwest 1242.
Yeah, it's 14,000. We're actually clear the ILS approach, so we can go all the way down now. Set 4,000. $250 knots until we hit 9,000 feet, and we'll go back to the FMS manage.
Alright, Southwest 1242. Ontario is at your about 12 o'clock now, 13 miles.
What is 095 for the tower? That's on semi.
Leaving KLAX 603, engine 1 arrival, approaching engine, flight level 214.
KLM 603 Heavy LA, or SoCal approach. Cleared ILS runway 25, left approach LA altimeter 29990.
290, clear 50 approach, 25 left, KLM 603 Heavy.
And Southwest Southwest 1242, to approach, runway 26 left.
Either clear visual runway 26 left, Southwest 1242.
Delta 48, contact SoCal approach 128.5 today.
128.5, Delta 48. SoCal approach, Delta 488 on set via 25 left, 250 knots.
American 400 Heavy, 7 miles from Fueler, cross Fueler at 7,000, cleared ILS, runway 25 left approach. Cleared ILS 25 left approach, American 400.
SoCal approach Delta 9250 descending 13,000.
Delta 9250, SoCal approach, cross Santa Monica at 7,000, ILS, runway 24 right.
24 right and Mondstadt at 7,000.
Take the crew.
Delta 9250.
Correction, Delta 9250, cross Santa Monica at 7,000.
Cabin crew, please take your seats for landing.
Santa Monica at 7,000, and we're expecting 24 left, Delta 9250.
Delta 9250, expect ILS, runway 24 right approach.
24 right approach, thank you, Delta 9250, huh?
Delta 488, 488, SoCal approach, clear direct emergency for the ILS, runway 24 right approach, the frequency is 108.5.
24 right approach, direct to Mercy, Delta 48. 24 right. Runway change.
American 558, still Steven.
That's like all American 558, over 5120 on the engine 1 within you.
Delta A, heavy contact.
Damn.
Los Angeles Tower, 1205.
12095, Delta A, heavy.
Delta 488. 10 miles, correction, 15 miles from Mercy, cross Mercy at or above 4,000. Cleared ILS, runway 24 right approach.
KLAS, runway 24 right approach, passing Marcy at above 4,000, Delta 48.
American 400 heavy, maintain 210 knots.
Direct to Mercy. Direct to, there it is. Gotcha.
Delta 9250 apart, Santa Monica, heading 070, vector to final approach course.
070 after Santa Monica, Delta 9250.
Okay, from speed, back to manage.
SoCal 992 Whiskey's with you, level
Speed breaker.
6000, voice request as well.
November 992 Whiskey, SoCal approach towards beach, heading 350, vector ILS, runway 25 left approach, information India.
We'll get India, depart Seal Beach, repeat the heading, helicopter.
Clear the approach, road set.
Request 992 Whiskey.
November 992 Whiskey, ILS, runway 25 left approach, Seal Beach, heading 350.
Depart Seal Beach, heading 350, 992 Whiskey. Rush on 92 Whiskey, hit to keep on you. We got a quick request for you. You got a minute.
Hyper 92 Whiskey, go ahead.
92 Whiskey,
Perfect, angle outside.
Just a second, if you need me to, I can put my aircraft into a hold.
Gonna be the other tower now. 133.9 is the tower.
If that doesn't work for you, let me know.
November 992 Whiskey, unable.
Okay, we're just gonna have to terminate and log off that then.
Hyper 92 Whiskey, radar service terminated, sir, I couldn't help you.
Good day.
Delta 488, maintain 180 knots, Seal Jetta.
Right, so that's Delta 48. .180 knots. Alrighty.
SoCal American 558, just be advised, we're still up at the speaker side.
American 558 heavy, say again.
Just be advised, we still up at 250, 250 knots, speed restrictions assigned.
Okay, roger, American 558 heavy, maintain 210 knots until Honda.
210,
Sights out.
200 American.
Gear down. Flap 13.
Speed brake. Speed brake. Speed brake.
Speed brake on.
Traffic, traffic.
Los Angeles information, Juliet now current, altimeter 29990.
Flap rating.
American 400 heavy, contact Los Angeles Tower, 120.905. 120.905, yeah.
Stabilizer motion.
so you can handle this.
Delta 500.
500, Delta 9250. 100, Delta 9250.
South 856 SoCal approach, depart Santa Monica, heading 70, vector ILS, runway 24, right approach.
Right, depart Santa Monica 070 and expect the ILS 24 inch on the street.
Delta 488, contact Los Angeles Tower 133.9er.
Go Tower 133.9, Delta 488. Hello, Tower Delta 488, final runway 24 right.
Delta 488, Los Angeles Tower, good evening, 127.12, right, clear to land.
24 right, clear to land, Delta 488. Got someone parallel to us, pretty much right out there. Dare I look? Nah, can't see him. Speed managed. Flap 25. When inside the inner marker, speed allows. Landing gear down 3 green, speed brake is armed. Flaps, just waiting on flaps, and we can select flap 40. Flap 40 set. Landing checklist completed. Thrust is mine and my older aircraft.
Autopilot.
Runways in sight.
1,000.
Good evening, Southwest 297, holding short of 24 left at Victor.
Southwest 297, Los Angeles Tower, hold short runway 24 left, it'll be about 3 minutes for flow.
400.
Copy 297.
300. Minimums.
Landing.
100, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Good evening, Spirit Wings 325, 24 left, ready for launch.
Southwest 297, runway 24 left, line up and wait, traffic will cross downfield.
Pineapple 824 left, southwest 297.
Delta 48, runway 24
60
left,
knots.
approaching cross runway 24 left, double office traffic holding in position, contact ground 121.6, on it. Ring 325 off, let's start taxi up to short runway 24 left.
Say again, for Spirit 325, we didn't catch that?
Ring 325 taxi up to short runway 24 left. It'll be probably about 4 minutes for flow.
Okay, that'd be Spirit 325, copy.
Delta 40, no delaying your cross. And ground is
Go around.
26.
Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead.
Delta 48, second.
Delta 48, no delay in your cross. Cross runway 24 left, ground 0.65.
Crossing left and 165, Delta 48.
Southwest 297 at the Delray, 125, 122, left, clear for takeoff.
Confirmed, that was for southwest 297.
Southwest 297, affirmative, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 24 left, southwest 297. Clear for takeoff, 297. 297.
Ring 325, runway 24 left, final point, hard up to Delray.
Runway 24 left, Spirit 325.
Good evening, United 481 off of XVII Bravo, taxi with Commissioner Juliet. Who's calling? Was that United 390, error correction, district call sign good? United 481. United 481, contact LA southbound 12175. I think United 481.
And the ground Delta 48 is vacated on Echo, looking for Delta 10.
And last aircraft gone, say call sign.
Delta 488.
Delta 8, where are you parking, sir?
Up to Delta 10. Not sure if we got that. We're up to Delta 10.
Los Angeles ground, Redwood 941, request mission start.
Redwood 941, push at your discretion, advisory taxi.
Okay, Redwood 941.
And what gate are you parking at, sir, you said?
Delta 10, it'll be gate 31.
And Delta 488 taxi gate via Echo Delta 8.
Echo, and then Delta 10, Delta 488. There's no Delta right.
On the ground, 8190 Heavy, ready to taxi.
And United 8190 Heavy, Los Angeles ground runway 24 left, taxi via Sierra Echo Victor LA altimeter 29990.
Echo Victor 94 left, United 8190.
American 6006 LA ground, push and start approved on Delta, face east.
There's D10 there.
Ground Southwest 4154, Terminal 1, gate 13, push on to Delta.
And who is calling?
Ground Southwest 4154, Terminal 1, gate 13, push on to Delta, please.
Southwest 4154, push approved on Delta, face west.
Push approved, face west for Southwest 4154.
Gotta love when another aircraft's at the gate. United 8190 Heavy, contact LA North Tower 133.9 RCM.
For 9CA, United 8190 Heavy.
Los Angeles ground, Southwest 3366 is on Alpha Alpha. Go to Terminal 1.
Southwest 3866, taxi gate by Echo.
Gate via Echo, Southwest 3366.
Okay, parking brake set. Radar's off. Shutdown checks. Supposed to track, flaps retract, radar's off, transponder,
Los
TCAS
Angeles
is off.
ground, Redwood 941, ready to taxi.
Lights.
Redwood 941, runway 24 left, taxi via Delta 10 Echo Victor, altimeter 29990, verify selecting mode C, please.
Sorry,
If
repeat
it's on the
that
bus.
last part, so, Redwood 941.
There we
Redwood
go,
941, just verify your squawk in mode, Charlie, please.
Okay then, taxi to...
Parking brake is set, flaps retracted, sides disarmed. Cabin crew disarmed, doors cross check. Seatbelt signs off. Beacon off. Stereo lights are off. Fuel controls. Leave one of those on. Not sure if anyone could see this, but my screen has frozen for the time being from the point that I said that the fuel controls are off. Haven't had a single frame or the ability to move the mouse. My webcam is transfixed, sitting there like a still image. Anyhow, I'll assume that the fuel control panel, switching that off, turned off the APU, since I switched off too many of them, and we cut the fuel to the APU. That's gone ahead and dropped, and then the whole sim, not even the sim, all of Windows has crashed. The entire PC is frozen. The clock hasn't moved for a few minutes. Ah, we're back. Cool. Looks like we cut the APU or something like that. The FSX is crashing now. And it's back. Okay, ground power's in. Of course, now the lights are going to go, and that means that the sim has to crash again. I'm not even touching anything, it's just moving it in the viewpoint by itself. Here we go. Going to use the view control now. Has no effect that I can tell. Whatever. Parking checklist not complete, but that's about as far as we can get into it. So we're done. Right, once I can, I'll stop the recording and we'll jump out of this airplane and find another one. That's assuming you guys can hear me. I'm not even sure that's a thing. I'm not seeing any evidence that anything in Windows is working at the moment. Gonna hit the print screen button since there's a really good amount of traffic on the radar. Anyhow, that's us. TFDi 717, still breaking my sim. Catch you guys next time.